This could be the end of everything, couldn't it?
You never know, you could have had a little dodgy... What is that smell? What is that smell? So I've mentioned it a lot on the channel over the last few months that I want to buy a BMW M4, preferably an entry-level car. But this car here, we've had it up for sale at Binker for a few weeks now, and Ollie, the owner, is just over there. He wants to sell it this weekend, basically. And I do want to buy it, but I think he wants too much money for it, so we're going to talk about that shortly. But this particular car, it's got amazing spec. Ollie's done some really nice mods to it, and, punter, it's low mileage. Let's just get on with it. So Ollie, look, your t-shirt says it all, doesn't it? RRT, check. Specialist alloy wheel refurb.
Wheels.
You've done the wheels on...
Wheels, all of them.
On all these cars? Yeah. You do all of the wheels at Binker, didn't you?
Loyal.
You are, you're good. You do a very good job. Based in Luton, you've been on the channel before as well.
Yeah.
You're very particular. You want loads of money for everything.
Reasonable money, reasonable.
Did you do the wheels on this?
Yeah, twice.
So twice, why?
I curbed it on the tunnel.
That must have hurt. That must have hurt, being an alloy wheel guy.
Yep.
So this is actually your personal car, yeah?
Yep.
And you bought it for a specific reason, didn't you?
Yeah, I've always wanted one, and just to enjoy it and go to Italy. So.
You went for a road trip around Europe, didn't you?
Me and my dad. Yeah.
It was amazing. So I'll throw some shots up now of your journey around Italy. You visited, where did you went through? Obviously went through France.
Stayed in France, went up through the Swiss Alps, all down all the, the famous passes you have. I don't know the names of them now, we'll find out. All the way down to Lake Como, stayed there for 2 weeks.
It must have been amazing.
Mate, it was sick. And then along the whole coast, into Monaco, did the Monaco racetrack.
Wow.
Back through France and then...
That must have been wicked, being in Monaco in your own car.
It was wicked, yeah.
That must have been wicked, man.
So I know it like in and out.
So and you know, we talked about this because you genuinely do love this car, don't you?
It's sick. I said to you, like, it's not like I don't know. I've got different type of feelings towards this car. Normally, I buy a got and I'm bored after like 3 months. Yeah. But this is like 7 months now.
7 months for you to own a car. That's a long time.
And I don't really want to get rid of it, but I've got another business venture. That's the cash.
So that's what this is all about. You want to sell it. You're quite keen to sell it. You're about to sign the lease on your new unit.
Yeah. And you said you're wanted to give away one of these on Planet of Dreams.
I've always wanted to give one away on Planet of Dreams, but I feel like this is a bit above my budget. And I know, I know that you can get one for 20 grand. I actually nearly bought one last week for 20 grand.
What do they look like though?
But it was a convertible, and I feel like this time of year, summer's done with. A coupe's a better car. And the thing with M4s is they're just such a good car, aren't they? They're wicked, man.
They look sick as well.
They are wicked. We've got cameraman up there as well. Look, how good is this? Angles from all areas. And this car just looks so good.
It is, but
it looks mean, doesn't it?
It's dirty now, but it does look sick.
Yeah, so we've had the car up for sale for you, and it's getting interest.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be patient, and it will.
I don't want to be patient.
You don't want to be patient,
I mean,
right?
I do and I don't. I could just wait, but again,
you could just wait. How much have we got it up for sale for?
26.
26 grand?
Yeah, 26.
And we were just talking actually, which is quite interesting. This is up for sale for similar money. I think a little bit left.
Yeah.
And that's done 48,000 miles. How many miles has this done?
62, I think.
62, okay. Yeah. And they're similar money. Which one would you prefer? Isn't it mad that they're similar money? An M4, look how modern that is in comparison to that. But that's a V8, NA. People are loving these at the minute, so interesting topic. But how many miles has this done when you bought it?
50, I think 57, maybe 56. So
you've done about 6,000 miles in this car?
2.5 of which was all through Europe, which was cool.
So, and how much you pay for it?
22.7.
22.7?
Yeah, privately.
We haven't even talked about the spec on this car, but before we talk about spec, let's talk about, so you bought it privately, sorry, yeah?
Yeah. And it was in a bad way. Like, it wasn't terrible, but like, that's the reason why I paid 22.7 for it. The guy knew he needed a few bits doing, and I've done it all. So.
What did you do to it? Because it's looking bloody good.
Service, obviously full service, disc and pads on the front, all new tyres, obviously refurbed all the wheels, bit of bodywork at the back. Interior, I've upgraded the iDrive, so you've got Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay.
Wow.
The steering wheel's in a bad way, so I've got that sorted out.
You've got the steering wheel retrimmed. Was it already lowered?
Yes, yeah,
Really?
on IBACs.
It's looking proper good, isn't it? It's actually looking perfectly
But the
like.
wheels are awful. Like they were, when I first picked up, they were horrid. Like they were black and they didn't have spaces on them, so it just looked weird. So I've spaced it out, put the side skirts on.
Oh wow, mate! It looks like it's such a good looking car, and it's a 16 plate.
Yeah.
Non-competition pack car, which is quite an interesting point as well.
Yeah, but then how much more money do you pay for a compact car?
I think we just sold, or I'd say just a couple of months ago, we sold the cheapest compact car in the country. That car, I think I had it on my channel. I don't know if I did, but that was 27 grand and it had done about 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
So
like,
I think most people would prefer to buy a low mileage non-comp.
And big spec as well.
And it is big spec. So
you get holes in your seats, don't you, the comps? That's about it. You can drill some holes in there.
that's about it. That's about it.
A little bit more power, but then you can tune them.
You need to be a salesman, man. Yeah. I love the rear spoiler in carbon as well. That's proper nice. In fact,
side skirts as
the
well.
The side skirts look wicked. The rear end of this car just looks unbelievable, man. Okay, so let's have a little look on the interior. Yeah, the illuminated M badge, they're wicked, aren't they? Another reason why I want to buy one of these, I just mentioned, guys, Kai loves them. Kai's like, Dad, you need to get an M4. When are you going to get an M4?
There you go.
So what's your asking price today? Well, let's talk about, what's your original asking price? How much do you want for this car? And before we do that, how much have you spent on this car? So 22.7 is what you paid for
All
it?
the receipts are in the office.
Ballpark?
It's got to be 2.5 grand.
2.5 grand. So it owes you in the region of 25 grand.
Yeah.
But you've done 6,000 miles in it. You've had it 7 months.
And I've gone on holiday in it, so
you've had some pretty good use out of it.
Yeah.
And I suppose the motive weren't to buy it to earn money. It was just to buy it because it was a bit of a bucket list car.
It was like start of summer, wasn't it? So it was like.
Yeah.
I don't try and if I get out of it what I paid for it, and I did 2.5 grand on bits.
Yeah, maintenance.
It's holiday, it's fuel, it's
How much? Come on, what's your asking price, Ollie?
It's got to be 23.
23.
Got to be.
20. What? Let's have a quick look at book values. Yeah.
That's so cheap. I'll say that's so cheap, but for what it is as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're a bit of a blagger, mate.
And it's been to Evolve, got an Evolve tune on it.
How much? So what power is it running? About 500.
About 520.
It's got an Evolve tune on it as well. So if we have a quick look at Enter Edge, book values, because this does matter. But
It does matter, does it? Yeah.
At the same time, I'm fully in agreement with you. This is a proper nice car.
Yeah.
By the way, we're getting the grass cut out at the front, hence the annoying noise in the background. But on the plus side, we were able to film inside, which is good.
That's a positive. Let's get rid of that look, let's make it look a little bit better.
So, what's that?
Get rid of the old car. Trying to sell it for you.
How come it's dirty? Oh, it went off to the body shop, didn't
Went
it?
to the body shop, yeah.
So it's dirty for that reason. It's not dirty because we're being complacent, guys, yeah? So, cat valuation. We're looking at trade values here, in perfect clean condition.
Which it is.
Which it is. The book value is £21,750, yeah? The retail value is £26,250, which we know, which is what it's advertised for.
Yeah.
Trade value, according to Auto Trader, is £21,600. Again, retail's just over 26. So basically, the trade values are 21 to 22 grand.
For a reasonable, kind of good condition M4.
Okay, let me quickly do a car vertical check on this car. 1 second.
That's quite bad actually, isn't it? Auto Trader. But do they take into consideration specs and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we'll do a spec check as well, yeah? We'll have a little look at spec. So, car vertical.
It's mad what these are now.
LD16 HLC, yeah?
And what does that bring up? Just everything?
It's going to tell you that it's been in a horrific... So you said you've done a bit of body work, yeah?
I've done a car vertical when I bought it.
Did you do a car vertical when you bought it? Did you use my code?
Maybe that, maybe. Not.
CCD, little discount. I will link them in the description below. They've actually sponsored this video. They are the sponsor of the channel. And it's very important that you do your car vertical checks. It's just loading now. It's doing that horrible loading thing. Ollie has done his checks though, apparently.
This could be the end of everything, couldn't it?
You never know. You could have had a little dodgy insurance job whilst you owned it. Yeah, look, it's all clear. It's all good. All green ticks. Not stolen. Mileage is all good, which is important because it's a low mileage car. We want to make sure that mileage is good. When was it last MOT'd?
You guys did it last week.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Look at that. That's 23 grand.
I've just cost myself money there, isn't it? So,
Has your bargain tool gone there? Like, needs an MOT, we'll get that.
Oh, man. There was something else I was going to do. We looked at values. Oh, we was going to do a HPI, wouldn't we?
Yeah, see if we can get a 5 out of 5 again.
Because the last car we had of yours on the channel was the A45 AMG, and that
was a 5 out of 5.
That was a 5-star car, wasn't it?
That was your first ever 5 out of 5.
I think it was. The spec on that car was unbelievable.
And then you sold it again 2 months ago. Was it 2 months ago?
Yeah, we
came
bought it
back
back.
to you.
We bought it back and sold it again. What's the reg on this again, Ollie?
LD16 HLC.
3 stars. 55 grand new, £5,400 worth of options. M double clutch transmission, £2,600. Head-up display, loudspeaker system Harman Kardon, that's a bit of a must. Adaptive headlights, reverse camera, carbon fibre, I'm guessing that's on the interior. Sun protection glass, black sapphire paint, carbon fibre interior trim, so it's got that twice, unless it's got it on the outside as well. And then extended leather as well. No way has it got extended leather.
Up on the door cards here.
Okay. Yeah. What, does it not go into the glove box as well? No?
That's a different pack. I don't understand.
Oh, so it hasn't got that?
It has got.
Oh my God. So this is a cheap, someone's cheaped out when they bought this car. No, I'm
So
joking.
you can, it's proper hard to find though. Like, yeah, the glove box.
Okay, so the plan basically is, I've offered you 22.5 grand. That's my offer. What's the face all about?
You said you're going to take it home.
Yeah, I'll take it home tonight.
Bums on the seats sell cars.
That's it, you know.
You said?
I
said that to you.
Bums on seats, you know that. Get me in the driver's seat.
Get Kai in it, he can have a look.
Get Kai in it. We'll,
exhaust as well.
It's got the M-Performance exhaust.
So that's not on the spec check, because the first owner put that on. Wow. And it's all been welded and stuff underneath, so they're common for like things going wrong.
So it's a proper job.
It's proper been welded. Titanium one, full system.
Let's cut to a shot of the engine starting. Let's have a little listen to that exhaust. Sounds good, man, doesn't it? Okay, cool. So, yeah, leave it with me, Ollie. Thanks for popping down and pulling my pants down. Appreciate it, mate.
No worries.
And I'll let you know and everyone else in the video know at some point.
See what happens.
And we'll see if we can get a deal done, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
That is nice. Yeah, I love M4s.
Really? You love an M4? What's your favourite BMW? Is an M4 your favourite BMW?
Yeah.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
That sounds amazing.
Let's go to slow down a little bit. Ready?
Come on, lads.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Listen, when you let it off, it's just like... So it's got the M-Performance exhaust, yeah? And stage 1 tunes as well. So hold on, do you like cars better or football? You like football better, do you?
I'm proper into it now.
You're loving football at the minute, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good, football's wicked. What's your favourite car that I've ever owned?
You've ever owned GTR?
GTR's the one, isn't it?
I was young, but I can still...
You remember it?
Even now, I think, wow, that car was a beast.
That was a beast, that car.
If I was like, let's say, like 18 now, got my license,
Yeah.
and I could drive like petrol cars for a long time, I would grind to get a GTR.
Really?
They are my favourite.
They are the dream car.
Well, these are really nice.
Yeah, these are cool. So I'm trying to do a deal on this at the minute.
Yeah.
With Ollie from RRT. You've obviously been to RRT a few times, but they do the wheels, yeah?
Yeah.
And well, we're not quite there with the deal yet, so I don't know if I'm definitely buying it. So what do you reckon? Should I try and do a deal with it?
I don't know. Do the deal.
Do the deal, yeah?
I mean, it's a nice car. Carbon fibre.
Yeah, you're right. Carbon fibre.
Nice leather seats.
Sounds good as well.
The spec is good. Sounds good.
Yeah, it is good. It's a wicked car. It's a proper cool car. I like it. Anyway, we're gonna get to football, and then I'm gonna let everyone know if I've done a deal on this car or not. Because at this moment I've not yet decided. I've got to speak to Wally. I've got to try and get on it and make it happen.
Yep.
He doesn't want too much money for it, but he wants what he wants for it. I'm trying to get it for a little bit less. And if it ain't cheap enough, I can't buy it, can I?
No.
Because it's got to be a deal, isn't it, Kai? So it is the following morning. I've got a bit of a croaky voice. I've had a bit of a cold this week, a bit funny weather. This time of year I think everyone gets a bit ill, don't they? Because the weather goes from being really hot and suddenly, well, not really cold, but it's definitely changed. So yeah, I am currently in the M4, and you know what a lovely car this is. I've driven some really nice M3 and M4s over the years, but this has got to be, bar my CS, this has got to be the best M4 I've ever driven. It's such a nice example. Now, I was laying in bed last night thinking about this whole M4 situation, and let's just get out of this roundabout because it's a bit of a... Listen to it, that exhaust, it just sounds so good. Why is that indicating now? Yeah, I was laying in bed last night thinking about this whole situation, and I messaged Ollie, and I said, Ollie, do you know what? If you want to sell your car for 22.5 grand, I'll buy it, yeah? I'll stick to my word, I'll buy it. But I don't think you should sell it for that. I think you should be patient. I know he's keen to get the sale done. He wants to move on with his new business. But I said, I think you should just be patient, chill out for a bit. It's the weekend now. I think we should drop the car from 26 grand, which is below retail already, to 25.5, which is even further below retail, and this car will sell. And one thing I always say to so many people that are getting into the car trade is you have to be patient. Things don't just sell overnight. You'd be stupid to expect that. You need to be patient. It's not even about patience, it's having the right expectation of how long things take to sell. There is loads of buyers out there for every single car going, but they don't necessarily just quickly see it and jump on it immediately. It takes time, yeah. And providing the car is advertised for the right money and it's prepared correctly, which this car definitely is, then it will just sell. And his response to that was, Calvin, I really appreciate your honesty. Thank you very much. I think that's a great way forward, and I can wait a few more days. So we've now dropped the price from 26 to 25.5. Also, something that I have to consider all the time with situations like this is Planet of Dreams. Although it's wonderful getting cars like this for Planet of Dreams, and it is, and I do want to buy an M4 for Planet of Dreams, and I do actually have an idea for another car that I might be buying for Planet of Dreams, but that will come in a separate video. I'm essentially taking business away from Binker to then give it away on Planet of Dreams. So I'm losing money, losing business at Binker and then losing money on Planet of Dreams. It just doesn't make sense. And although it would be nice, like I say, it's a lovely car, we can do more videos, we can make it happen at a later date, which I know will happen, all right? So yeah, so Ollie's over the moon. We've now dropped the price to 25.5. I think by the time this video goes live, it will be sold, and I'll let you know right now if it is. I hope it is, because it would just be a great ending to the story. And yeah, from my point of view, as much as I would love to have bought this Planet of Dreams, I would have got the pleasure of daily driving it as well between now and when we give it away. But I come second, the channel comes first, Binker comes first as well, and at some point I will get myself a car to run around in, I'm sure, all right? So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Bit of a different one today, quite an enjoyable one as well. Currently in traffic, which is, you know, it's normal stuff this time in the morning. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, do me a favour, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.